one common trait around all star seeds is that there's a sense of homesickness, but not all star seeds have that. Um, I'll probably cover one or two more of those later. But even though they don't have a home, um, some Mintakans have that homesick feeling. Some have tempered it down. But the most important thing is the water, right? There's this connection to water. Um, we're talking about the planet where they have like dolphins and whales, mer people, so like mermaids, uh, and for the Mintakans, it's all about love and unity. And so obviously when they're down here, part of their thing is and Mintakans and uh, uh, who's else? There's a few, like especially the water-based planets, they have a really hard time adjusting down here because of the water there is so much lighter and more like it's like glass up there, and it's also lighter, so there's a buoyancy of it. There's like this brilliancy in this water. And so to come from that, like almost like 12D, almost that 9 12D energy to come down here to this dense 3D, it's a real struggle for Mintakans. So they too, they struggle with a lot of the hard stuff, but they can be people pleasers. They are often let down and disappointed when they're connecting with other people because they have certain expectations, and often they're let down. It's not that they're naive. It's not that. It's because they're so open. Like it's like, Cancer, the belly. It's just that's just their nature. That they're open, like they're fluid and free. They're free spirits. And so with that, they get the slings and arrows, and they can feel let down or betrayed by certain people. The Mintakans, but having said that, they're great at committing to something. They enjoy the finer things. They're like the Lyrans. They like a little nice bag. They like a nice car. They like they're very much about just feeling and enjoying. They are they can be controlling at times. So all of these traits can be flipped, right? It's like they can get tripped into the shadow side of things. The Mintakans are also very much about um, bringing out their best qualities, but also best qualities in others. And so part of their mandate is not only love and unity, but drawing out of you what is best for themselves and for others, right? And I keep thinking of this water, this fluidity, there's this continuum in the water, right? Like it's like, what's that thing? You don't stand in the river twice. Like you stand in it. The river I stand in is not the river. I can't remember the whole expression, but there's this motion and movement. And so Mintakans are very much about staying in that motion and growing and opening things up for people. And it serves them to help others. Now, the things that they have to really watch out for is being that overly sensitive, and to be able to stand their ground, to not be afraid of technology, to not be afraid of using their voice, essentially. And it's really hard for them, especially in this type of energy. It's very dense for them, and so it feels like they're stuck. They can't really move, and that's like spiritually as well, mentally, emotionally. And so they open themselves up, but that's just who they are. You can't stop them. You can't stop that love train.
So good. All right. I'll let people guess at the end. I'm like, you're giving it all away. Okay. I'll just come out of the closet that I am a Mintakan. I believe. Am I? What do you think?
Well, here, what's funny is when we first connected on TikTok, you said, "Hey, can you take a look at my account and see what?" And I looked at, I'm like, "Oh my God, you're Mintakan!" Like, and I think I responded to you. I said, "You're Mintakan, like for sure."